Let me ask you something. Who are you living for? No, really. Who the hell are you waking up for every single day? Because if the answer isn't you, then you're already losing. Most people walk around drained, exhausted, and stuck because they're throwing their energy at people who don't even care. They're running on empty, trying to fix, impress, or please others. And you wonder why you feel like you're drowning? Here's something your mind won't want to hear, but your soul needs to understand. You are bleeding energy. Every single day you are throwing your power away and you don't even realize it. You're handing over your focus, your drive, your ambition, your very essence to people who don't give a damn about you. And that's why you feel drained. That's why you feel stuck. That's why your life isn't moving the way you want it to, because you keep placing your energy in hands that were never meant to hold it. Every second you spend worrying about what someone thinks of you, you are losing time you will never get back. Every moment you spend trying to impress people who wouldn't notice if you disappeared tomorrow, you are robbing yourself of the chance to build a life that matters. Every bit of attention you give to the opinions, the drama, the nonsense, the competition, it's all energy being sucked away from your own greatness. And the harsh reality? No one is going to refill that energy for you. You are running yourself into the ground, and the people you're doing it for, they are not running to save you. You wake up and the first thing you do is check your phone. Who liked your post? Who commented? Who's doing better than you? And in those first 5 minutes of your day, you've already lost. You've already given away your power. Because instead of owning your morning, instead of setting your intention, instead of deciding who you are, you've let the world decide for you. And guess what? The world doesn't care about your success. It doesn't care if you're happy. It doesn't care if you make it or not. It just keeps moving, with or without you. You walk into a room and your mind is scanning who's looking at me, who's judging me, do I fit in? And every time you ask yourself those questions, you shrink. You shrink into a version of yourself that is begging for acceptance instead of demanding respect. You shrink into a shadow of what you could be, all because you care too damn much about people who don't even think about you when they go to sleep at night. And that's the truth you've been avoiding. The people you're stressing over, the people whose opinions keep you up at night, they don't care. They are too busy dealing with their own insecurities, their own struggles, their own chaos to be obsessing over you. But you're handing them the keys to your peace. You're giving them free access to control how you feel. You're allowing their opinions, whether spoken or not, to dictate how you move, how you show up, how you see yourself. And it has to stop. It has to stop today. Look at your life right now. How much of what you do is for you? How much of your day is spent building your dreams, feeding your soul, strengthening your mind? Or are you just running around, pouring yourself into people who wouldn't pour a single drop back into you? Because that's what most people do. They break themselves, trying to keep others whole. They dim their own light so someone else can shine. And in the end, they are left empty, wondering why no one is saving them. Let me tell you something, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, it's your turn now. You've done enough for everyone else. Now it's time to focus on you. That moment will never come unless you create it. Unless you decide right now that your energy is yours, your time is yours, your power is yours, and you're done giving it away. Stop checking who's watching. Stop adjusting yourself to fit in. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. If someone cannot handle your ambition, your confidence, your hunger for more, that's their problem, not yours. You were not born to blend in. You were not put on this earth to be a background character in someone else's life. You are the main event, but you can't take center stage if you're too busy watching the crowd. Every second you give away to comparison, to jealousy, to competition, to worrying about who's ahead of you is a second you could have spent building yourself. Every minute spent trying to prove yourself to people who will never clap for you is a minute you could have spent proving yourself to the only person who matters. Because at the end of the day, you don't answer to them. You don't live for them. You don't owe them a damn thing. If you want to change your life, start by taking your energy back. Every time your mind starts drifting to someone else, how they're doing, what they're thinking, whether they approve. Stop. Pull your energy back, redirect it, use it to fuel your goals, your growth, your mission. Because when you do that, something incredible happens. You stop feeling exhausted, you stop feeling stuck, you stop feeling invisible, and you start rising, you start glowing, you start becoming someone who doesn't chase validation, but attracts success. And that's when everything shifts. Let's get one thing straight. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to wake up and decide that today is the day they hand you the life you've been waiting for. If you're sitting around hoping someone will notice your potential, hand you an opportunity, or give you permission to go after what you want, you've already lost. The world does not owe you anything. Nobody cares how tired you are. Nobody cares how unfair your situation is. The only person who can change your life is you. And the longer you wait for some magical moment, the further you are from ever having it. The people who win in life are not the ones who are the smartest. They are not the ones with the best circumstances, the richest families, or the most talent. The people who win in life are the ones who decide that no matter what stands in their way, they are going to make it happen. They are the ones who stop waiting, stop asking, stop hoping, and start taking. They don't ask for permission. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't wait to feel ready. They just move. Most people never do that. Most people waste years waiting for something that doesn't exist. They wait for confidence. They wait for motivation. They wait for the right time. And while they are waiting, life is passing them by. While they are waiting, someone else is out there putting in the work. While they are waiting, someone else is getting stronger, smarter, better. And in the end, the person who took action will always beat the person who waited. If you want success, you have to choose it. You have to decide that no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how uncertain, no matter how difficult, it's happening. Not someday, not when you feel like it, right now. Because every second you hesitate, you are losing momentum. Every second you wait, you are falling further behind. The people who get what they want in life are not the people who have it easy. They are the ones who do it anyway. They wake up tired, they do it anyway. They feel insecure, they do it anyway. They don't know what they're doing, they do it anyway, and because they do, they win. The truth is, nobody is watching you as closely as you think. Nobody is sitting around analyzing your failures, your mistakes, your awkward moments. The people who laugh, the people who judge, the people who say you'll never make it, they are too busy dealing with their own problems to care about yours. But you have given them so much power. You have let their opinions control your decisions. You have let their doubts become your reality. You have let their voices be louder than your own. And for what? They are not the ones who will have to live with your regrets. You are. Every single day you have two choices. Sit back and watch your life pass you by, or stand up and take control. Most people will choose the first. Most people will come up with every excuse in the book to justify why they can't start today. And every time they do, they get weaker. Every time they do, they train themselves to accept failure before they even try. And one day, they wake up and realize they have wasted years. Years of potential, years of dreaming but never doing. Years of letting fear win. That will not be you. That cannot be you. You have too much inside of you to waste another second playing small. You have too much to give, too much to achieve, too much to become, to let excuses dictate your future. Nobody is going to come into your life and force you to do this. You have to make the decision, and you have to make it now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. You don't need another motivational speech. You don't need more inspiration. You don't need another sign from the universe. You already know what you need to do. You already know where you're playing small. You already know what's holding you back. And if you're being honest with yourself, it's not your circumstances. It's not your background. It's not your lack of support. It's you, your hesitation, your fear, your excuses. And that's the best news ever, because it means you are in control. You don't have to wait for the world to change. You just have to change yourself. Confidence doesn't come from waiting. It comes from doing. You don't wake up one day suddenly feeling ready. You don't suddenly get the courage to take action. You earn it. You build it. You prove to yourself over and over again that no matter what happens, you can handle it. And the more you do, the more unstoppable you become. The more you act, the less fear controls you. The more you show up, the less self-doubt has power over you. And before you know it, you are the person you always dreamed of being, not because you waited for it, but because you decided to make it real. The people who change the world, the people who build empires, the people who create a legacy, they don't wait for someone to believe in them. They believe in themselves first. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They make the moment perfect by taking action. They don't ask for opportunities, they create them. And if you want to be one of them, you have to do the same. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more letting life happen to you. You are the creator of your own destiny. It's time to take the wheel. Your energy is your most valuable resource, and right now, you're giving it away like it's free. You let distractions steal your focus. You let negativity drain your mind. You let people who don't deserve a second of your time take up space in your head. And you wonder why you feel stuck, exhausted, uninspired. It's because your energy is scattered in 1,000 different places and none of it is being used to build you. Every single thought, every single action, every single second you give to things that do not serve you is a piece of your power slipping away. And the truth is, you will never reach your potential until you stop leaking energy and start using it with intention. You spend hours scrolling, watching people who are out there chasing their dreams, while you sit on the sidelines, consuming their success instead of creating your own. You waste mental energy replaying past mistakes, beating yourself up for things you cannot change, while the present moment, the only thing that truly matters, passes you by. You let fear dictate your decisions, pouring energy into worry instead of action, and the cost is your own progress. Every second spent comparing, complaining, doubting, or hesitating is energy that could have been used to transform your life, and until you take that energy back, you will stay exactly where you are. The people who succeed are not necessarily the most talented. They are not the luckiest, the smartest, or the most connected. They are the ones who take control of their energy and direct it toward their mission with laser focus. They don't waste time entertaining negativity. They don't let external noise dictate their internal state. They don't wait to feel motivated. They create momentum by showing up every single day with full force. Their energy is their fuel, and they don't waste a drop of it on things that don't push them forward. You have no idea what you're capable of because you've never truly focused all your energy in one direction. You've never gone all in on yourself. You've never fully committed to your own growth, your own success, your own power. And if you did, if you took all the energy you're wasting and redirected it toward your goals, your entire life would change faster than you can even imagine. Because the moment you take control of your energy, you take control of your reality. You've spent too much time thinking about what other people think, giving energy to opinions that don't matter, and allowing outside validation to dictate your self-worth. Imagine if instead you channeled that energy into becoming so unshakable, so focused, so powerful that no opinion, no rejection, no failure could throw you off course. Imagine waking up every day knowing exactly where your energy is going, exactly what you're building, and exactly who you are becoming. That version of you exists, but you will never meet them if you keep giving your power away to things that do not serve you. Most people don't even realize how much energy they waste on things that are completely outside their control. They complain about circumstances instead of changing them. They replay past failures instead of learning from them. They get caught up in drama, gossip, and negativity instead of using that time to build something real. And then they wonder why they never move forward. The answer is simple. Their energy is misdirected. They are feeding everything except their own greatness. Your future is being built by the choices you make with your energy today. Are you using it to create or destroy, to build or to break, to move forward or to stay stuck? Every single thing you do either fuels your success or steals from it. Every thought, every action, every word is either a deposit into your growth or a withdrawal from it. And if you are not intentional, you will wake up one day and realize you have spent years investing in things that gave you nothing in return. When you shift your energy inward, everything changes. You stop looking for external motivation because your fire comes from within. You stop chasing approval because you validate yourself. You stop waiting for opportunities and start creating them. You stop seeking distractions and start seeking mastery. And when that shift happens, the world takes notice. People start to wonder what changed, why you move differently, why you seem unstoppable. And the answer is simple. You finally stopped wasting your energy on things that don't matter and started pouring it into what does. Success is not about working harder. It's about working smart. It's about knowing where your energy goes and making sure it is building you, not breaking you. It's about protecting your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. The second you let distractions in, you lose momentum. The second you entertain negativity, you lower your vibration. The second you give your energy to things that do not serve you, you slow yourself down. And the difference between those who win and those who stay stuck is this: winners do not allow their energy to be scattered. They protect it, they control it, and they use it with intention. You need to start looking at your energy like money. Every thought, every interaction, every habit is an investment. If you spend recklessly, if you give it away to things that do not bring you returns, you will always feel broke, mentally, emotionally, and physically. But if you invest wisely, if you put your energy into things that grow you, challenge you, and push you forward, you will become rich in ways most people will never experience. The richest people in the world are not just financially wealthy. They are wealthy in focus, in drive, in self-belief. And that wealth comes from one thing: knowing exactly where to place their energy. You cannot afford to waste another second. Not on self-doubt, not on fear, not on things that do not align with where you're going. Every moment you waste is energy you will never get back. Every time you hesitate, every time you scroll mindlessly, every time you get caught up in things that do not serve you, you are stealing from your future. And if you truly understood the cost of wasted energy, you would never allow yourself to spend it carelessly again. Your energy is your power. Your energy is your currency. Your energy is your secret weapon. And the second you learn how to control it, to channel it, to protect it, you become unstoppable. Because when your energy is fully aligned with your purpose, nothing and no one can stand in your way.